One of the most loved and well-known family SUVs, the Toyota Highlander is back. But this time it's changing everything. The famous Highlander will first launch in the USA and will only be available as an electric vehicle in 2027. That's right, no more gas-powered versions, just fully electric power. To kick things off, the all-new electric Highlander will be available with two powertrain options tailored to your driving needs. If you prefer simplicity and efficiency, the single-motor front-wheel drive option is here for you. For those who want more power and enhanced control, the dual-motor all-wheel drive variant is the choice to make. And that's not all. Toyota is offering two battery pack sizes to ensure you have the range and performance that suits your lifestyle. So, what are those battery sizes? How much power and range can you expect from each option? Let's dive into the details and find out. In terms of design, the Highlander EV is truly a head-turner. The look is sharper and bolder than the previous generation, giving it a modern vibe. Up front, you'll notice the L-shaped daytime running lights that add a unique character to its face. The hood has distinct ridges that give it a tough appearance, while the chunky front fascia and large horizontal air vents in the bumper emphasize its strong and rugged personality. When you look at it from the side, you'll see some really sleek details. For one, the black roof and roof pillars, if you choose that option, provide a stylish contrast to the main body color. The chiseled lines running along the top and bottom of the doors give the SUV a more refined and aerodynamic look, and there's only a little body cladding at the bottom, keeping it clean and elegant. Around the back, there's a neat little rear spoiler that adds a sporty touch. The triangular taillights are connected by a horizontal light bar, giving the backside a cohesive and modern appearance, while the upright liftgate and bulky rear bumper add to its sturdy presence. The Highlander EV has a slightly larger footprint overall. It's a couple of inches longer and wider than before, but interestingly, the roof sits a bit lower, just 0.8 inches, which doesn't take away from its spaciousness. Speaking of space, the wheelbase is where the big change happens. It's grown by 8 inches. This means a noticeable boost in legroom, especially for folks sitting in the second and third rows, making it perfect for families or anyone needing more passenger space. Despite these updates, the ground clearance stays steady at about 8 inches, meaning it's still ready to tackle uneven terrain if needed. Toyota is known for offering reliable and versatile vehicles, and the Highlander is no exception. Let's talk about what powers this SUV and why it's such an impressive choice. The Highlander comes with a front-wheel drive setup as standard, and in this configuration it has one motor up front. If you upgrade to all-wheel drive, Toyota adds a second motor to the rear axle for even better performance and traction. For the base Highlander XLE with front-wheel drive, you get 221 horsepower and an estimated driving range of about 287 miles. That's pretty solid for everyday driving. Now, if you go for the all-wheel drive versions, that's where things get exciting. There are 3 different all-wheel drive options to choose from, and depending on the spec, you can enjoy a noticeable boost in power and range. So, what's the best-case scenario? Well, you get a Highlander with 338 horsepower and an estimated range of 320 miles. That's a lot of power with the confidence to go farther. Here's something cool about the batteries, too. The base XLE in both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive trims has a 77 kilowatt-hour battery. But if you go for the higher-end, all-wheel drive models, you'll get a bigger 95.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which means even more power and range. And when it comes to charging, Toyota made sure it's fast and easy. The vehicle has a Tesla-style North American charging standard port, and under perfect conditions, you can charge the battery from 10% to 80% in just 30 minutes. While that might not set any records, it's still quick enough to keep up with other cars in its class. Toyota has also added an extra bit of practicality with its vehicle-to-load feature. Imagine using the car's battery to charge your gadgets or even as a backup power source during an emergency. Step inside, and you'll see that the 2027 Toyota Highlander is designed to impress from the moment you open the door. The interior greets you with a tiered dashboard that flows into the door panels for a clean, cohesive look. Front and center is a large, ultra-clear display that sits proudly above the dashboard, making it easy to access without taking your eyes too far off the road. Slim, rectangular air vents, and a digital instrument cluster that sits directly in front of the dash further emphasize the sleek and uncluttered design. But the excitement doesn't stop there. The Highlander offers 3 rows of seats, making it perfect for families or those who love to travel with friends. Not only is there plenty of space, but you can choose an available 2-tone interior design that adds an extra touch of personality and style. Plus, the floating center console and minimalist physical controls give the cabin a futuristic yet functional vibe, while the 3-spoke steering wheel feels both sporty and comfortable in your hands. When it comes to technology, the Highlander truly raises the bar. You'll find a bright and customizable 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster paired with a stunning 14-inch touchscreen for all your infotainment needs. And Toyota spares no detail. Tech enthusiasts will appreciate features like wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Bluetooth connectivity. Need to power up? Dual wireless charging pads, multiple USB-C ports, and even a dash cam are included, making sure every device is covered. One of the most forward-thinking features, though, has to be the convenience of the Digital Key 2.0 capability and a 5-door smart key system. These allow you to unlock the doors, access the rear hatch, and even start the engine with just the press of a button using your iPhone, Apple Watch, or compatible Android device. No physical key required. And if you're worried about charging your all-electric Highlander, rest assured that its advanced system makes it easier than you'd think. The vehicle supports vehicle-to-home or grid capabilities, fast Level 2 charging, and even includes a unique charging illumination feature. LED headlights project a visual indicator showing your battery's charge level at a glance, so you'll always know where you stand. What about the cabin and storage? Well, get ready to be impressed. The Highlander EV's interior is designed with comfort and practicality in mind, making it perfect for families and adventurous souls. Every model comes with second-row captain's chairs for that extra bit of luxury, but if you're eyeing the XLE with all-wheel drive, you can opt for a bench seat to squeeze in more passengers. And oh, the cup holders. Everywhere you look, there are cup holders and storage cubbies, ideal for holding coffee cups, snacks, toys, or whatever else you need on the road. It's those thoughtful touches that truly matter. Now, cargo space. Toyota has made it worth talking about. Behind the third row, you'll find 15.9 cubic feet of storage. That's enough for groceries, sports gear, or a weekend bag or two. Need more? Fold down the third row, and you've got 45.6 cubic feet of space. Okay, it's a tad smaller than the gas model that offers 4 cubes, but honestly, who's quibbling when you've got this much room? The best part? The third row is actually comfortable. Yes, even for adults. Toyota added a longer wheelbase that creates extra legroom, and they didn't skimp on the comfort either. Soft touch trim, armrests, and enough space to stretch out, it's all there. Finally, a third row where you don't have to apologize to your grown-up passengers. Now, it's time to talk about the details everyone's been waiting for: pricing and availability. The estimated price is expected to fall between $50,000 and $60,000 US, putting it in the same league as competitors like the Kia EV9. As for when you can get your hands on it, the release date is set for late 2026, so mark your calendars. The best part? This model will be assembled right here in the US, which not only supports local jobs, but also helps avoid certain tariffs, potentially making it a better value for buyers. So there you have it, a complete overview of the upcoming Toyota EV. From its impressive range to cutting-edge technology, it's clear that this electric vehicle is set to make a big impact in the automotive industry. And with a competitive price and assembly in the US, it's definitely worth considering for your next car purchase. Keep an eye out for its release in late 2026 and be one of the first to experience the future of transportation with Toyota. That's all we got for you today about the Toyota Highlander EV. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the video and press the bell icon because we upload 2 such videos every week. Let us know in the comments what other vehicle you want us to cover next in our videos. Goodbye.